Welcome to War India News Hour. Does Pandora Papers expose to unlock the future of 350 influential Indians? The Pandora Papers' 11.9 million records arrived from 14 different offshore services firms in a jumble of files and formats, even ink on paper, presenting a massive data management challenge. It contains a 2.94 terabyte data trove, exposes the offshore secrets of wealthy elites from more than 200 countries and territories. There are people who use tax and secrecy havens to buy property and hide assets. Many avoid taxes and worse. They include more than 330 politicians and 130 Forbes billionaires, as well as celebrities, fraudsters, drug dealers, royal family members, and leaders of religious groups around the world. The task involved three main elements, that is, journalists, technology, and time. The investigation is based on a leak of confidential records of 14 offshore service providers that give professional services to wealthy individuals and corporations seeking to incorporate shell companies, trusts, foundations, and other entities in low or no tax jurisdictions. As per Deloitte Anti-Money Laundering Preparedness Survey Report 2020, the amount of money laundered in 1 year is estimated to be between 2% and 5% of global GDP, or from $800 billion to $2 trillion annually. The paper claims how several ultra-rich used trusts as a vehicle for the sole purpose of holding their investments. In India, it is legitimate to set up a trust both in the country and outside. The trust is governed by Indian Trusts Act, which does not see trust per se as a legal entity but does recognize the trustee. It allows trustees to manage and make use of assets for the beneficiaries' benefits. The rule also allows setting up trust in foreign jurisdiction. Many corporate large business houses set up trusts for legit purposes and are genuine in nature. The Pandora Papers gathered information on more than 27,000 companies and 29,000 so-called ultimate beneficial owners from 11 of the providers, or more than twice the number of beneficial owners identified in the Panama Papers. Going forward, there is a need for transparency and accountability to expose the enablers and to reduce the loopholes. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. Increasing enterprises to focus on zero trust security in 2021. Cyber threats can disrupt your business. Applying zero trust adds context-based security that isolates threats and insulates your most valuable data. Zero Trust is a strategic initiative initiated by many tech companies as it aims to wrap security around every user, every device, every connection, every time. Zero Trust is about eliminating trust entirely. Record levels of ransomware, supply chain attacks, and breaches of various types are motivating organizations to prioritize zero trust security in 2021. Apple unveils MacBook Pro laptops M1 Pro and M1 Max. Apple has unveiled its most awaited 14-inch MacBook Pro laptop and a 16-inch MacBook Pro laptop starting from $1,999 and $2,499 respectively. They are powered by Apple's new M1 chips for faster performance and feature a notch each, an SD card reader with the touch bar replaced with physical keys. Apple claims the new Retina display offers 24% thinner side bezels. The new MacBook Pro features a 1080p camera, the best audio system in a notebook, and the most advanced connectivity ever in a MacBook Pro. Junglee Games approaches High Court over Karnataka's gambling law. Junglee Games has approached the Karnataka High Court appealing against the state's online gambling law. The gaming platform operates Junglee Rummy, Junglee Teen Patti, and fantasy gaming platform Hazard. The law bans online games that are games of chance in nature and involve wagering and betting. It came into effect on October 5th. Whereas the gaming companies are tweaking the games as the game of skills. These firms have challenged the constitutional validity of amendments made to the Karnataka Police Amendment Act that was reportedly approved by Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot earlier this month. The law had outlawed all forms of online gaming where transfer of money is involved. Walmart going for AI push drives Google Cloud into its organization. Walmart runs its most data-intensive critical decisioning processes on BigQuery. so it can act on practical insights and make its operation more efficient. Its digital rivalry with mega e-tailer Amazon makes the initiatives fundamentally important, and so far it has seen concrete results. BigQuery has had a direct impact on the business, allowing Walmart to integrate with pretty much any data virtualization tool and analytics tool that's out there, thereby improving the processing time by 23% and brings better user experience. Google's cloud has facilitated the retail behemoth's ability to apply AI from back-end issues like predicting demand, managing in-stock levels, and optimizing the supply chain to freeing up associates to better serve customers. Prashad Patil joins NCDEX eMarkets as CTO. Prashad Patil has joined NCDEX eMarkets Limited as its Chief Technology Officer. Prior to this, Prashad was working as the CTO in JM Bakshi Technologies businesses. NCDEX eMarkets Limited, formerly known as NCDEX Spot Exchange Limited, is India's leading domestic spot market. It works with domain experts and offers trading platforms for trading a large number of products, both agricultural and non-agricultural, to various market participants, primary product producers, including farmers, traders, processors, etc. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Stay tuned. Thank you.